Hello everyone, this is Derese, Activities Director and Makerspace Manager at Pratt Public Library. Our theme for our Summer Maker program this year is Adventure Begins at Your Library. So today we're going to be making a mini Frape keychain. I'll turn it around here and show you a sample and then show you how it's done. So here's a little sample of one we've already done. I chose a lavender frappe with lemon whip and mint sprinkles. Isn't that adorable? This is so easy to do. We just use air dry clay and we have just an abundance of colors to choose from. So many colors to choose from. So you get to make any flavor you'd like. You'll get a smattering of sprinkles. You'll get a straw. You'll get your clay that you choose. And you'll get to have your whip. Okay, so today I've chosen, someone had made one and had a little left over of this chocolate color or the brown color. So I'm going to make a peaches and cream espresso smoothie. No, frappe. I don't know, there's peach in it. Maybe it is smoothie with espresso. Interesting. So we've portioned them out so that 2 baggies full equals your cup there. So you can pick 2 colors, up to 2 colors, or you can pick 2 of the same and have all one color like I did here. Or maybe you and a friend each pick 2 colors and you layer up more colors. 4 colors to layer. But when you get it out, you need to knead it a little bit. We want to get some of that air out of there. So before you do any mixing or anything, go ahead and just knead that clay a little bit. So that way you get the air bubbles out. And then that will keep you from getting like big holes in it and stuff like that. So just knead it, mush it around. It feels kind of nice. Okay. And then I have my little brown one too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start mixing because I want it to be kind of swirled. So I'm going to go ahead and layer that all together and just start I don't want to over mix or else I'm going to miss all those colors. There we go. Kind of pull and stretch and twist until I get a nice swirl that I like. Ooh, that looks like so much fun. There we go. Now it's starting to blend like I want. So you get to do it how you want. You can layer it. You can swirl it like what I'm doing. Just depends on how you want it to look. It's your drink. You're making it. All right. Now, I don't want to mix too much, but you also want to make sure that you get it pushed way down in there. Smush, smush, smush. So that way you don't get any air bubbles. And you want to smush it all the way. Fill your cup all the way to the top, but not over the edge. Ooh, I'm loving how this swirl's turning out. So all the way to the top, but not over the edge because we want your lid to still snap on properly. Boy, this turned out super pretty. So see, I'm getting it all the way smushed in there, and I just kind of rotated it to keep with that swirl effect. Loving it. I smushed it in there really hard and firm. All right, and now I'll just make sure that anything that's trying to spill over the edge, I'm going to make sure I push it right back into the middle. There we go. Okay, so look at that. Oh, that turned out really nice. Very nice. Sometimes when I'm making drinks at In Cahoots and I put in that heavy cream and it makes beautiful little swirls like that. I just love it. All right, now I'm going to add my whipped cream, my whipped topping, and it's going to be a peach whip. Yay. Okay, so you have to give it some force. And you want it to be about as tall as the lid because it will shrink a little. So I'm going to aim to make it that tall. Okay, so I'm just going to get it worked down there so it's down in the nozzle. And then I'm just going to kind of, again, up to the edge, but not on the edge. And I'm going to rotate it around so I can get a nice little whip mountain here. Like I said, I want to make it as tall as that lid because it is going to shrink some. And then I'm going to give a little kiss at the end. How cute is that? I love it. All right, now I'll just take my little sprinkles. And on my last one, I picked out certain colors. But I think on this one, I'm just going to sprinkle them all on there and let them fall where they may. A variety of colors. It just looks fun to me. All righty. Okay. And I don't have to use all my sprinkles. We can recycle them for the next person. Okay, there they are. So then the last thing, there is a little notch in the lid here. And we want to make sure that we line that notch up right there where the keychain part is. And then that will make it snap right into place. Try to go straight on. And then click. All right, then our last thing is to add the straw. So I have some sprinkles kind of in the way, but that's all right. What we want to do, because it will shrink a little, see, we got our straw. We don't want our straw to stick out too far because we don't want it to catch on things, right? But we want to leave it sticking out a little further than that because it's going to shrink down in there as the clay dries. Okay, so I'm going to get it right down in there. I'm just gently going to push down. All right, and see, that's just a little higher than this one, just barely. So that's where I'm going to let it be. All right, so I've made my peaches and cream espresso frappe with peach whip and multicolored sprinkles. See you soon.